Hello and welcome to the Daily Comic and Collectible, episode 237. Now today, the collectible of the day is the Hasbro Toys Marvel Legends 1/12 scale X-Men series Sabretooth action figure. With keen senses, a mutant healing factor, and zero moral restraint, Sabretooth is a dark reflection of his arch nemesis, the mutant hero Wolverine. A skilled assassin armed with sharp beast-like fangs and claws, Sabretooth is a paid mercenary of evil. The Marvel Legends series is a fan favorite for the Marvel Comics universe. This Sabretooth action figure is designed with premium detail and articulation for posability and displayability. This quality 1/12 scale 6-inch Legends Series X-Men figure features multiple points of articulation and is part of the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure collection. Collect the series to build your own Bonebreaker action figure. Box comes with Sabretooth figure and Build-A-Figure pieces, released by Hasbro Toys. Now, the comic of the day is Uncanny X-Men, issue number 311, with a cover date of April 1994, with story by Scott Lobdell, art by John Romita Jr., and cover by John Romita Jr. This issue is titled Putting Out the Cat. How fitting. We open with an impatient Jubilee, waiting for Beast to finish checking the mansion's Shi'ar-based power core before taking her to see the viewing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Meanwhile, Iceman checks on the comatose White Queen in the infirmary, while Storm says goodbye to Bishop, on her way to meet up with Gambit and an old friend in the city. After Storm leaves, suddenly the mansion loses power, and a Shi'ar-based power surge hits Bobby Drake and Emma Frost, knocking Iceman unconscious. It seems the attack on the mansion by Magneto from an earlier issue didn't harm the alien core, but it did screw up the safety protocols, and Beast has mere minutes to fix it before upstate New York is left a barren crater. That's also when they realize that with no power, it means that Sabretooth has escaped from his prison holding cell. Sabretooth attacks Jubilee. As he goes to kill her, she asks for one last request. He obliges, and she burns his face off with plasma bursts. By the time Sabretooth heals, Bishop arrives and blasts him through a wall. In the meantime, Beast is frantically working to restore power before the core explodes. Bishop chases Sabretooth into the tunnels beneath the mansion, afraid he's going to try and escape through the door to the Morlocks tunnels. Bishop stops and is listening, and a drop of Sabretooth's blood hits the water in the tunnel, and that's all Bishop needs to turn around and blast the feral creature before he could touch Bishop. But, of course, Sabretooth heals quickly, and he's pretty sure Bishop has exhausted all his power. He goes to attack Bishop, and a giant power surge takes Sabretooth out cold. It turns out to be Jubilee, who found the X-Men's defense stun gun. Meanwhile, Beast luckily averts disaster and gets the core operational and the power flowing, but unfortunately, Iceman is laying across Emma Frost unconscious. In the city, Storm meets up with her friend Yukio, who is also Wolverine's former lover. Storm hugs her and can feel the fear in her because she came to warn them about a threat to the X-Men. However, they turn to see three hive-minded alien creatures. It turns out that the dreaded Phalanx have found Yukio and Storm first. This story is continued in Uncanny X-Men, issue number 312. Geek Fact: this ending kicks off the return of the Phalanx and their first direct attack on the X-Men, which leads to that year's crossover event, the Phalanx Covenant. Bonus Geek Fact: everything releases energy, even snowflakes, and it's discovered in this issue that Bishop can slowly power up just from sitting in the snow. And final geek fact. This is considered a key issue, being the first appearance of the Phalanx in their true natural form. The Phalanx were covered in an earlier episode. They're an alien race, a techno-organic alien race, that's hell-bent on conquering the galaxy. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for today's Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. This is CatFan ComicsMan, and I'll catch you on the flip. Over and out.